everybody. We're getting ready to do counterculture. And wait, here he comes. Oh. Henry, where are you?
I'm right here.
There you are. Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man. I'm pushing it tonight. my timer's going off. I'm like, you know what? I got to get this bread out of this tin or it's going to sweat. I can't have that.
No. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh. Is that the zebra bread?
This is the zebra bread.
Ooh. Zebra. Sound like it's in
hot.
Australia.
It's
hot. I bet. Yeah. Well, let it cool off. You got a rack in front of you or something?
Yeah.
Look at you. Well, how was your day, sir?
Oh, gosh. It feels like I got a tiger by the tail, man. Things are good. Yeah.
It's just good.
You know, it's hard to when you're first getting stuff off the ground. There's a lot of moving parts, and you know me. I don't know where the finish button is.
There isn't one.
Okay, I'm working on this. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna add this. All right, now it's finished. I don't have that button.
No, me either.
I know.
You know I don't. Mm-mm. We are birds of a feather.
And I'm drinking water.
Good for you.
My doctor told me to drink some water.
I feel better, so I'm having some makers.
Oh man, I can't even be bothered tonight with that.
Hey, last week I felt like terrible, so
I know.
I was not really super excited about. Well, that's not true. I'm always excited to do this, but I was concerned that I was just going to be miserable, and I wasn't. So there you go.
Oh, you look good.
Thank you.
Well,
you look good too. Are looks deceiving?
I feel good. I just have a lot going on and trying to make it by the start of the show. You were counting me down. I had 12 seconds and I'm across the room.
Yeah, we could see your butt, so I turned you off.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. The rest of the viewers thank us too.
Oh,
that's mean. I'm sorry.
I just put the notice in the academy so that those guys can follow us. Let's put this on Do Not Disturb.
That's probably a good idea. I probably should do the same thing.
Yeah.
So
here's to.
Sorry, I'm making a concoction.
Oh, you're making a concoction.
I'm almost done. I just got to put the bitters in. Okay. So what are we're doing aromatic bitters tonight. Ooh.
What flavor?
Smells like kind of smells like it might be like a rosemary or something flavor like that. It smells good. All right.
So I was I should have kept that out. This zebra bread is sort of like it's for Valentine's Day. That's why we're getting it done early. And it's pink and white.
You I saw your post earlier that it's pink inside, which is cool.
Yeah. And I think
we've lost Henry for just a second. Unless you
can
you hear me, Henry? Because I don't see you at all. Oh, there you are. You're back.
Yeah. I didn't go anywhere.
You're back. Oh. Well, you were frozen on the screen. And good evening to you, Candace.
Hey, Candace. I use beetroot, and that's one of the things that we're going to do this week is with the colors. I'm trying to use natural colors so we don't get artificial colors. You ready to drink?
Yeah. I'm ready. Okay.
I'm sorry about this.
Cheers.
7-Eleven cup. But it keeps my drink ice cold. So,
well, funny enough, I was looking for this last week and I couldn't find it.
Is that one big old ice cube?
It is. It is. Oh, look at this beast. It is a monster
Let's
ice cube.
see.
I bought a well, and it only fits in this glass because it's so wide.
Yeah.
It won't fit in smaller glasses. So yeah, you know. So anyway, my son, I know this was on the counter. I know he used it because he is notorious. He loves my things. He
Your
loves to
dad.
take my cups. Every cup, every one, tank. My son will have it. And I'll be, where's my water bottle? Oh, mom said I could borrow this.
In my room.
Yeah, mom said you
In
could
my
borrow
room.
it. Sure. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's not his for sure. It's, you know, an Organic Valley, you know, ambassador's water bottle or a
But it's
rocks glass.
it's
He does not need a rocks glass for
it's
anything.
dad's. That's what he wants.
Well, I've decided tonight, actually, that I'm just going to leave all of my glassware and mugs to my son in my will, regardless of, you know, whenever I die, he gets them all.
That's the man. I'm trying to find us on YouTube on this phone. And you would think that I could find it on my channel. So we're
No, we broadcast to my channel first, like tonight,
Right.
live, and then rebroadcast to yours tomorrow when it is on the replay.
but I still should be able to look at it right now. Right?
Yes. Not from your channel though, on mine.
Counterculture with
All you have to do is go to counterculture.show.
yeah, you built a nice
my channel first.
There we go.
Live.
You built a nice landing page.
Yep.
And that's
Thank you.
yeah, that's a good thing. It makes it easier.
I try to keep that updated every Thursday, but sometimes I forget to update it ahead of time. So when you click it, you're watching the old show, and then you know, on Thursdays I always try to update it so that it is the current show when you click our picture
Thursday
on the landing page.
do Thursdays come around quick? They come around fast.
Every week. Every week.
This is Thursday.
They're just flying by,
I
man.
can't even because I remember when we talked about doing something like this, I thought that'd be easy once a week. No big deal.
Yeah.
Remember we had all those
My,
plans, we had show notes and all of that. Ugh,
well, we needed those in the beginning.
I think so. But
I mean, you know, but we still have never we've never had a script. We've never had even a bullet list to go on. We just get on here and do it.
you know, I have a pen because I used to watch David Letterman at the end of the show. Do that. I thought
Making
or
notes.
just signing off. I thought that's what we'll do. I'll pretend that I'm taking notes.
Okay. All right. You take notes.
Hey, did you
I'll just talk off the top of my head like I usually do.
Hey, did you see that video today of the zebra bread walkthrough? Did you watch that?
I did not. When I got online, I was posting a promo for this, and I saw it in the feed on YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, I'll have to check that out later." So, sorry, but
every day I like to post something that points to the weekend bake, right? Saturday bake. Today on my calendar was a walkthrough, and at 11 o'clock this morning, I had no walkthrough. Because I was planning to bake this zebra bread and film the different aspects of it so that on Saturday when someone asks about this, I can show it.
Yeah,
that just I just pulled that out of the oven, so that tells you how much I got done. But what I wanted to say was I knew what the script was going to be. And I just generated images to tell the story. I was real afraid to do that, but the feedback. The feedback has been. You see, here's the thing. If you try to fool people, they're not going to like it. If you're generating images that are too close to the real thing, they're going to think, okay, he's trying to fool me, and they're not going to put up with that.
Right.
But if you just cartoon it, make it Simpsons, because it's not really that. It's the message, right? It's walking you through it.
Right. That's why I said that Sourdough for the Rest of Us was going to be successful, because you had illustrations instead of pictures, which are unattainable.
No, you can't. You're right. I keep thinking of how people got used to The Simpsons. They just buy into it. People got used to Family Guy. They buy into the characters.
Yeah.
So if you maintain some character consistency and you're telling a story, then I think you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And the best part about cartoons is they never get old unless you draw them that way.
Yeah. Well,
unlike us.
We get old all the time, every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Every day. I'll take it.
So have you ever done beetroot as color? What have you done for color?
I have used beetroot for color. Now I didn't make my own. I had the little dye that was made from beetroot, and it makes a brilliant kind of a red pink, like a dark pink color. It's really nice. I have some beets in my refrigerator right over there. Actually, I could definitely do it. Did you do it the manual way?
I did.
Did you boil down beets, or what'd you do?
I wrapped them in aluminum foil and roasted them until they were, for 30 minutes or so, until they were done. Yeah. Then I cut them up and put them in my bullet and pureed them. Macerated them.
Yeah.
And then that goes in a Ziploc bag, and I can keep that in the freezer until I need it. Because all you need is a tablespoon of this stuff. Not even that much.
Oh yeah. Very potent.
Yeah. And it'll stain everything. Everything.
Yeah, it will.
So if y'all
I cook with beets. I made beet tacos not terribly long ago. With shredded beets.
I never liked beets until I started using them for color. And then they're delicious.
Is it that the only beets you ever had before now were canned? Like pickled?
Something like that.
See, I don't like pickled beets either. That's what you get in the jar or a can. And I don't like those either. But fresh beets are delicious.
Yeah, because as I was cutting them up, I'm tasting them, and I thought, there's no seasoning on these things, and they're delicious. I love them.
Yep. Kind of earthy, naturally sweet. Yep. Yeah, really nice.
So, but if you're baking,
if you want a real treat,
go ahead. Go ahead.
If you want a real treat, that's beets. Try golden beets. If you ever see them in the store, buy them. They are, especially roasted, they are so good.
They're still red.
No, they're golden. They're like yellow. They're the same color as this bag.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. They kind of have a slightly reddish skin, but it's still like an orangey golden red. And man, they are so good. They're sweeter, a little bit less earthy than red beets, and they don't stain you up so bad. You'll be orange, but it's a little more maintainable than red, I guess.
Well, I should have got some of those.
Manageable.
I should have included that kind of thing, because we don't have anything that's yellow. But if you're baking this weekend, the biggest piece of advice I have for you, is handle the white dough first.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, when you split it up, handle the white dough, put it away, then do your red stuff.
Yep.
Because you're gonna have red fingerprints all over your beautiful white dough. Otherwise, it is not avoidable.
Same thing happens when you do marble rye.
Yep.
You put that cocoa powder in there. Oh yeah, you're gonna get some things.
Now
blown.
we've got a lot of people using cocoa powder, and my experience with cocoa powder is not good. I don't know.
No.
It's just because I've been clumsy, and it's a
Oh,
Pavlovian
it
response.
gets
It
everywhere.
gets everywhere. Yeah, and
Yeah.
as a result, I'm like, I can't use cocoa powder. You know, I did use. You know, I
Okay.
did use once when I didn't have any cocoa powder. I used
What's that?
hot chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate mix. Well, there's cocoa powder
Yeah.
in that.
And I love hot chocolate.
There's also sugar and milk powder,
Which is good.
Is fine for baking. Yeah, why not?
Didn't give me the color I was looking for, but
It was probably a little bit more of a tan, right?
It wasn't the color. It wasn't dark enough for me. But this got dark quick. But what it also does is it adds a lot of liquid to your dough, because you got to have you got to finish your dough, right, and then you divide it. And the one half,
got to reduce the liquid a little bit.
That one half you put back in the mixer and start adding your beetroot, and it's going to spin around in there, and then it's going to get real liquidy. So you got to go in with some flour, a tablespoon at a time, to bring it back. And you got to bring it back, otherwise you're going to have it's going to meld together.
A sticky red mess.
I was hoping to have this done in time to cut it, so to see what was on the inside, see how that looked.
Well, that's all right. You can leave it a mystery so that everybody can tune in tomorrow at Baking Great Bread at Home and see the results, or on
Crust and Crumb Academy.
Crust and Crumb Academy.
That's where I'm going to put it first.
So is that okay? That's where we're going to put it first. All right. Cool.
Those guys, I mean, they're getting excited about it. We got a lot. We've got last week. I don't think we talked about it, but last week we did. What did we do last week? Did we do challah? Why am I drawing a blank?
Yes, you did challah.
Yeah,
that's right.
And we had, I think, 22 bakers from around the country. We were in the middle of a snowstorm. And in the chat, I have a dedicated chat for the bake-alongs. We had 432 comments. So people talking back and forth.
Wow. 432.
432. And see, I know, because we have to, every time we do one of those, I go back through and do a recap for everyone, just to kind of remind us of what we went through and maybe what we learned. And 432. They were talking. They were talking it up.
That is a lot. Yeah. Speaking of, where are our chat people? Usually we have the chat is going live, lively.
Yeah, they're tired of us.
Where are you, people?
They're tired of me.
Nah, I don't believe that. Candace is still in there. I know she is.
Candace is always she's a sport. She's a supporter. She's a good supporter. So you know what happened today?
We appreciate that.
So what happened today at the end of doing that that cartoon video for the bake along, I'm doing a call to action at the end. For the full experience, come over to Crust and Crumb Academy, blah, blah, blah. And I debated whether to do this or not, because I just started adding our 5-star rating at the bottom from Proveworth, because it's a big deal. And I said,
yeah, that is a big deal.
I was thinking about it. I said, should I say the number one school platform? What did I say? The number one community on the school platform.
Mm-hmm. That might not be true.
It is true.
Well, you're the number one. You're the number one rated.
That's what it is. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was just debating whether to say it or not, because that could change. Right?
Yeah. Like right now.
Yeah. It's just because, if
any of you haters are watching, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't vote for somebody else.
Well, I've been in a battle with and number 2, 3, and 4 are the big dogs, like the school platform itself. and the approved word people, the people that do the ratings themselves.
Oh, so it's an independent.
Yeah, it's a independent survey. They have to go in and certify you, look at your curriculum. They do all of that, and then they look at your ratings from people, and you get a rating. So as soon as I decided to do it, I decided, you know me, I'm decided to do it. So I decided to do it and put it up on YouTube, took a deep breath, and went to check. We fell to number 2.
Oh,
by one.
Oh, one.
But then an hour later, we're back at number one. Back at number 1, and like by 7. So we got to put some distance between us and the rest of those guys. And that's just competition. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's
just competition.
It matters, but it doesn't matter, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah. If people are coming on, especially that, you know, if they said if it was number 1 in the bread baking community, I'm really proud of that. Yeah. This other thing is Jello. It's
right. It's extra
gravy. Yeah. But when people come on to school and they go, I want to learn to bake sourdough, or I want to learn to take care of a sourdough starter, and they search bread or search sourdough, then the schools that do that pop up.
Yeah. And you know what? I want to say that not everybody probably, a lot of the people here probably know about it, but it's school.com, right? So
yeah, it's SKOOL. SKOOL.com.
Okay. Yeah, I added to the bottom of the little QR flyout here.
So when they search for whatever it is that they're interested in, all the schools that do that pop up, and it shows your rating, and that gives us a hand. That's more people who are like-minded. It gives us more opportunity to help more people. It's a I think it's
so
a big deal.
Here. Colleen just showed up in the chat. She said she's here quietly watching. Feel free to make some noise. We won't hear you.
Yes. Colleen just won our giveaway.
Look at her. She said, if I could review again, I would. If I could review again, I would. I want people to know it's the real deal.
Well, thank you. We did a big giveaway in January. We gave away a signed copy of my book, a sachet of Italian sourdough starter, my dehydrated sourdough starter, and a jar from Sour House to keep her in. And we did 3, and the criteria were that you had to go and at least complete 3 courses, introduce yourself, do some other little things. Right. And Colleen was one of our winners.
I didn't do 3 courses, so I guess I'm not a winner. I'm not eligible.
No, Colleen, your kit's in the mail.
Congratulations, Colleen. Very good. Very good.
The thing is, I was trying to get them to send the jars directly to the winners instead of sending them to me, and then I send them to winners. That's just in the mail too much. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm sending my book directly to them. So
nice.
That'll cut down on time. I'd like them to get that. Yeah. Get it in their hands.
And you're sending the Vitali over there well, right?
Yeah, I'm sending with the starter. I'm going to put the starter jar and the sourdough starter together and send that as a package. And the book will arrive separately, because there's no sense in having Amazon send it to me and then send it back over there.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot here's your direct from Amazon on the book.
Yeah. I thought about
going to sign it.
Yeah, you just made me think of that. All right, they're coming to me too.
I hope you didn't already send it. I hope you didn't already
No,
send
I
it.
hadn't sent them yet. Nope, I almost
Okay,
did it
good.
today, but I didn't have time.
I'm glad I'm
Wait,
here. I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for
I
you.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Doggone. I forgot completely about that.
All in one package it is.
Yeah, all in one package. So the little starter jars came in a package. And I was like, this is great. I can just put some duct tape on this and put it in the mail. Or, wrap it, put it in the mail.
Right.
Can't put the book in there like that.
No, definitely not. So I've decided to have a little fun myself with sourdough.
I know. I saw that today.
And
I actually have a review for you. I reviewed it.
Oh, you do? Okay,
I reviewed
all right,
it 30 minutes ago.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna show. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. How are we gonna do this?
Well, tell them what it is.
Okay. So I was using the sourdough companion. Oh, that's what I was gonna show. The sourdough companion over there. And that is Henry's kind of online app, if you will, that helps you keep track of feeding your starter and how regularly you fed your starter. Basically it's a log, right? It's
Right.
for logging when you feed your starter and just helps you keep up, which I need all the help I can get because I named my sourdough starter came from Vitali, which is Henry's starter, dehydrated Vitali. And I named it Lucky because it will be lucky to survive me.
Right.
Because I'm a terrible, terrible sourdough dad. Terrible.
It's hard to kill though, man.
You're right. Because it spent I don't know how many months in my fridge before I took it back out and started reviving it. And when I started reviving it, literally the day I took it out of the fridge was the day Henry sent me the sourdough companion to trial before he sent it to anybody else. And I was like,
right.
Oh, all right, click, sign me up. I need all the help I can get. So I'm going to give you a review too.
Sure.
The sourdough companion has kept me relatively on time. I haven't killed Lucky yet. And I actually was baking bread only a few days ago.
Yes, you did.
So,
a sourdough bread for you too. That's amazing.
That is an uncommon occurrence. I'm getting into it because I got my starter going. Yes, I did it again today. I set everything up, and I'll tell everybody about that. So maybe I should back up.
No, I want you to tell about the process. But did it? Is it sending you push notifications, or are you using that?
I turn them on. But I have so many tabs. There's no way it can break through for me.
Okay. Because what it's designed to do, hopefully, is learn your starter. So it knows when it's time to feed it. It knows how much you fed it. It knows when you're doing the discard. So it can say, well, it's time to feed his starter in 3 hours. He obviously didn't have any plans to bake, so he's got some discard that he's going to have to get rid of, and it'll recommend some recipes for discard.
Hey, I haven't gotten that yet. But I did subscribe to email digest so that maybe I'll get some notifications, and maybe it'll keep me on track. So before we go on, you've got to read this comment from Colleen talking about us. It's like listening to all the voices in my head talk to each other.
Oh, man. That's got to be scary, Colleen.
Yeah, I know. You got us in your head. If you've got us in your head, that's scary.
So, when you first started reading me this recipe, I was like, hold on a minute. Slow down. What? So tell us about it. Tell us about this recipe.
Okay.
That involves a stand mixer.
Yeah. Because I am lazy. I know it. So
That you are.
this is the lazy person's sourdough, if there ever was the lazy person's sourdough, or the person with arthritis who can't do all that. Right. So I don't have arthritis that I know of, although I'm getting a little old and creaky. But anyway, I am terribly lazy about sourdough and timing all the stretches and folds and the coils and whatever. I'm not a sourdough contortionist. So I decided to make it like a yeasted bread. And I love to do an autolyse for yeasted bread to begin with. But I thought to myself, what if I did a fermentolyse using an unfed starter to develop the flavor passively?
So what's a fermentolyse?
Fermentolyse, I know I have to explain it all right. So basically you mix the flour, some of the starter, and water together, and then you let it sit and ferment. Basically, you're making a bigger starter out of it. Is how I think.
That's exactly what it is. And hydrate.
So, and hydration. So it's autolyse plus fermentation, but you're not adding any salt, so there's not a lot of gluten development going on.
Right.
So, but my idea was, what if I put all the starter in there with all the flour and all the water and just leave out the salt and the sugar and the butter? Oh,
right.
Butter is not something that normally gets added to sourdough. And so that's exactly what I did. I put it all together. I mixed it up as if it were just like a straight up dough. And then I put it in a airtight container, put it in the refrigerator overnight, because this was at 5 o'clock at night that I was mixing this together. There's no way I've got time for salad.
So you did an overnight fermentolyse.
Yep. So then the next day I took it out and I put it on the counter and I let it get to room temperature. And I did let it rise a little bit, which I realized was a little bit of a mistake, but it turned out fine.
Right.
And then I threw it back in the stand mixer, and I needed
that's the part.
Salt. Yeah. So then I needed in the salt. Mm-hmm. Then I needed in the sugar. Not a lot of either one, just the right amount.
Right.
And then I incorporated butter, just like I would with yeasted dough, an enriched yeasted dough.
A little bit at a time, softened.
Yep. Got it in there, fully absorbed. And then I threw it in the oven with the light on to proof, just like a yeasted bread. It took like, I don't know, 10 times as long to rise.
Of course it does. Yeah.
But that was okay, because I took it out of the refrigerator in the morning, and it had plenty of time to proof. And then it was about 3 o'clock or so that I shaped it and put it in the loaf pan.
You scared me. The whole time I was listening to this, the first time I was like, he is flirting with overproofing.
No.
You were on the line, but still
nailed it.
Out great.
Nailed it.
Yes.
It turned out great. So I shaped it up, put it in a loaf pan. I buttered the loaf pan because I knew it was going to be sitting in there for a while. I had plenty of time to stick. And then I threw a kitchen towel over the top of it and waited for it to get to about half an inch over the top of the bread pan. And then I preheated my oven. And as soon as it went ding, I put it in. It was probably, I don't know. It looked normal. Mm-hmm. I put it in there, baked it for 35 minutes to 195 internal temperature, pulled it out, let it cool in a rack, just like a bread. I did put a kitchen towel over the top of it so that the steam, when it was coming out, would soften the
Soften the
crust because
crust.
it's a sandwich bread, right? And that's how I did
Man,
it, and it was
that
delicious.
and did you publish it? Yes, of course, because I reviewed it. Where is it
You know it.
published?
So on chefmylife.com, you can find enriched sourdough wheat bread. It's right
Look at
there on
the
the homepage.
crumb.
You'll see that
Look
same
at the
picture.
crumb. Look at that crumb.
And that's a real
So
thing. That's not like a generated image or anything. You can see the imperfection in my turkey there.
But the
Proving it's real.
crust looks just fantastic. What a great job.
Well, thank you.
And you can tell it's sourdough. I mean, because of the irregular holes, and the holes are a little bit larger.
Yeah.
That looks really nice. And one of the things I look for, especially if I'm looking at a professional do it or somebody who's accomplished, the first place I look is along the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
That bottom crust.
That
That'll
tells
tell
a
you
lot.
That tells you everything you need to know. It can look beautiful, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to show up in that bottom 1/8 of an inch. And it's beautiful.
Yep.
Looks really good. Congratulations. So we need to put a link to that. We need to put a link to that in the recipe pantry. So if you guys want to know more about yeasted breads, and from a guy who's trying to make a sourdough bread, a yeasted bread, then take the course. He's got
it is yeasted, wild yeasted bread.
He's got some courses set up in our classroom at the academy, and you can learn how to do all of this. We don't have this recipe up yet.
So no, you don't have it. You don't have it up yet, but you're welcome to repost the recipe.
Well, we'll put it in the classroom. Make people have to go there.
Or give us a link to chefmylife.com. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And that QR code takes you right there, does it?
It does.
For a long time, my signature loaf, my foolproof sourdough loaf, was getting a lot of traffic, and I was like, "There's no traffic coming through my blog. Where is it coming from? It's coming from your website,
chefmylife.com." I took full advantage of the fact that Henry said yes, and
there was nowhere
recipes on my website.
I must have put like 4 that first week.
Yeah.
And then I decided I need a blog. And they have taken off over there. You got a good little thing going, man.
Thank you. And like you, and I know that my thing inspired you. No ads.
Yes.
No stories. None of that crap. Just straight up go to the recipe. It'll have a little blurb at the very beginning to kind of give you an idea of what it's about, but that's it. I mean, when I say a little blurb, I mean no more than a paragraph. Usually it's like 3 sentences max. So according to my 8th grade teacher, that qualifies as a paragraph. So yes, Ms. Kilgore,
you did inspire me.
A paragraph.
When I first started putting recipes on your site, I thought that, and you told me, there's no ads, there's no this. And I knew that's what I wanted, but I hadn't articulated it to myself. And when you said it, I was like, that's it. That's the thing. That's the ticket. Now, what I have done, because I have a relationship with some companies like Wire Monkey or Sour House or Braun Taylor, if I have a recipe that one of their pieces of equipment that I use works in that recipe, I will mention it at the end of the recipe so that you can go take a look for yourself.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, connecting people, that's what we do. That's what we do anyway.
But I'm not popping up ads in front of you. You're not either. And making you have to swim through them. God.
Or all that SEO crap where people write like super long stories to keep you on the website longer so that one, you have to see more ads. And the other reason is because like search engines like it. But it's just a bunch of filler words. It's not important.
Oh,
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that.
what was it? I saw on Instagram what I thought was a interesting recipe that, they only
Mhm.
give you a little taste. So
Uh,
I go to her website to look at it. And my goodness, there were ads in the left-hand panel, on the right-hand side, pop-ups, persistent pop-ups, subscribe. All it just you couldn't get to what you were looking for. And I
yep.
was thinking, this is exactly what we're trying to avoid.
Right.
Something's got to be
Yep.
done. I mean, people aren't going to put up with that.
If somebody's
Not when
got to
we,
do it, it's going to be us, right?
yeah, we got to give them an alternative, right? We have to. That's just
Always.
nonsense.
Always. People think we're crazy. You know that, right? Like people think are
I
like,
know.
why do they do all this for free and talk to people directly and
You don't have any monetization going,
nope,
and
not
that's what they
yet.
ask all the time. Not yet. I mean,
And
you
and
have
and
to.
I pledge to you right now, if we get monetized on my channel, that I'll just put all the money back into programming so that I can just make it better. And then if I start making a bunch of money, I'll just donate it to charity. That's my plan, because
Well, I
that's
don't
not
have
why
that
I'm
plan.
here. You know what I mean? I'm not here to, well, you want to start a charity, Henry,
Yeah,
for
but
yourself.
benevolent bakers.
Yeah, benevolent bake. Well, I would happily give it to benevolent bakers, even though it belongs to us. Uh,
Yeah,
but I would give it to that because that's not just us; that's other people too.
yeah. I have always said that I'm never gonna charge for bread knowledge, because
Right.
bread belongs to all of us, and I'm never gonna charge. Plus, bread has been very, very good to me, and if I can
Yeah.
pay it back, I'm glad to do it. Now, that's not to say that if there's something else, like I wrote a book called From Oven to Market, and it's all about my journey, how I set up my business in selling at farmers markets and commercially, how you set up your tax situation, how you do the marketing,
Sure.
how
Sure.
how do you do your branding, all of that. That is something that you're going to have to pay for, just because it takes a lot to put it together. And
Yeah. I mean, and we pay for that stuff
and
currently.
it's
If
not for
somebody
everybody.
if somebody were to help us to pay for that, we wouldn't cry. Don't worry, we
No,
will not cry if somebody
if
wants
you're
to help us pay for that.
if you want to grow if you want to do that, if you want to step out and go into business for yourself as a micro bakery, or sell at farmers markets and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
I can help you not to step in some of the holes I stepped in. It's like you pay an accountant, you pay these guys. But I
Right.
tell you, one thing I decided to do, and it's not finished yet, I'm on module 6 of 8. When you take this course, you walk away with a website, a fully. So as a micro bakery, how many times, if you know if you've ever done it, you're at the farmers market, and what you need to be doing is taking orders for next week right then,
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure.
and putting your menu in front of people, and instead of a business card, just scan this and it pops up on their
Yeah.
phone.
Yep.
Those are the kinds of things. So if I can get you started with a nice landing page for Sally's bakery shop, then you're way ahead of the game. You're just way ahead of the game. And all that
You just
comes with
plug
it. So
Salary's bakery shop, whoever she is. Good
Sally,
job, Sally.
Sally,
You
yeah,
just got a free
to
plug on
you need to sign up
counterculture.
for the course. You need to sign up for the course. That guy. As a matter of fact, my first customer, and I haven't even finished it yet, is one of my nurses. A nurse that found out that I did bread baking, and she's starting her branding and trying to come out and do and get but she has the cart before the horse. I'm like, you're trying to decorate the house and you don't have all the drywall up yet. So let's slow down and let's do this right. And I'm going to let you take this course for nothing because I need somebody to go through it. She's all about it.
It's nice. Wait. It's really nice.
You wait. It's going to be something. It's a lot of work. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. It absolutely is a lot of work.
Well,
so it's about that time. Does anybody have any questions for us they want to drop in the chat? Because we are ready to answer your questions if you have.
Like,
questions.
How does this smell? You want to know how?
Oh, no, you're torturing us, man. That's not cool.
We need scratch and sniff QR codes.
Smell-o-vision.
That's coming.
I'm still waiting for that to come out. Yeah. Until somebody uses it for evil and, it sends a fart into your house or something.
Anytime you come up with something, the evil guys will find a way.
Yeah.
They will find a way. I was talking about that with Ryan. I was helping Ryan with one of his college projects, and he's doing it on AI.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll help you. I don't know much. I'll help you. But we were talking about, how people perceive it. And what I find is that if you tell me if you don't think this is true, you can't really explain to someone what the benefits or how it works or how it thinks unless they do it.
Right.
Because you don't know the questions to ask. That's the thing. Because everything in your head is Google. I don't need it. I can ask Google.
Right.
So what's it going to do?
Oh, speaking of, we have a question right now. How much beetroot powder do I need to use? That's from Candace. I presume she's talking about for zebra bread.
Yeah, she is. I would see. I don't have my notes in front of me about how potent stuff is. Is it? I can find out, because I know that fresh beetroot is strong.
Did you said you used a tablespoon earlier in our conversation, right?
Yeah, I used it because you can always put it in, but you can't take it out. So I go.
Right. So maybe like a third of that would be a safe amount, like a teaspoon.
Yeah. Start with that and then let it knead in there and get it all kneaded, and then keep adding until you get to the color you want.
Yeah.
Because
makes sense.
You can't take it out. You cannot take it out.
Yeah. And it's probably pretty intense in the very beginning. I've used that powder before. It can be that.
The powder is not going to add any liquid, though.
It's not going to add any liquid, which does she need to adjust her recipe for that?
Not for the powder, but
okay.
I account for it in the recipe with beetroot, because it's going to make your dough wet.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to come at it with a tablespoon at a time. I'm pulling up my recipe now so I can do some mental math on beetroot.
She said she would do what we just said. Add 2 and then see where it goes from there.
And I don't know how beetroot powder incorporates. Is it one of those things you need to mix with water first?
No, it's not water soluble. It's kind of like cocoa powder, in my experience.
Really? It'll float on top of the water, huh?
Yeah, it will for a little bit. I mean, it will eventually absorb water, but it's not inherently uh, soaking up water. Oops. Sorry about that, y'all. Colleen says, not fair. It looks great. No questions, but excited to make a pretty bread this weekend. I I don't think I have time to do it this weekend. I never have time on
You?
the weekend bakes. Me, never. Never. But I might try it later. I got some beets like I said, I had some beets in the fridge, so
I've got some. I have a couple of people that baked tonight with me because they're not going to be around this weekend.
Yeah,
and that's
cool.
And that's the thing about our bake-alongs. You could listen. It started at 8 o'clock last week in the morning. I rolled out of bed and looked at my phone, and there were 16 messages already. And I thought, okay,
wow,
here we go. Listen, you've seen my messages. I got up to one. So what you can clear your messages, right? If you're looking at them, you can say all read. I have read them all,
right,
and it'll just clear them all. The other day, I got up to when I had my son's track and field event, 100 messages in my inbox, 100. And and I didn't intend to. I hit clear all, and they went zoop.
Oh no!
Yep,
away they go. And there's no way to get back to them.
Yeah, I had to go through the trash to get back to them to make sure I wasn't, because somebody hadn't, ask
a question.
Yeah,
that's how much you love your followers. That you're gonna dig through the trash to make sure you don't miss any of them. That's sweet, Henry. That is sweet.
I think if somebody takes the time to ask you a question about something, if you know the answer or can get the answer for them, you are obligated.
I feel the same way. I am definitely the same way.
All right. So according to my calculator math, 2 to 3 tablespoons of beetroot powder.
Oh, that's way more than I thought.
Yeah.
Makes it 1 tablespoon of fresh? No way.
So
that doesn't make sense.
Here, this is what it's saying. It's saying 2 to 3 tablespoons of beetroot powder mixed with 1 to 2 tablespoons of warm milk to form a paste. I knew there was a water component there. So you form a paste and then add that. That makes sense. I need to make a note to write this up so that I can put this in the academy for those guys.
Yeah.
Because the last thing, how about that? That's something I didn't know. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
We're having some internet trouble tonight, aren't
we? Yes, we are. I'm sorry, you guys. Excuse me for a second. I'm trying to help someone here.
Yeah, and it's not all you, Henry. Actually, it's I've ducked out twice now. It said that I was reconnecting, and I'm not sure if it's our internet connection or if it is the server that we're streaming from, which might be the case. And if that's the case, well, we need to tell them about that, I guess.
Let me tell you, I found Descript that you had given me months ago.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here. This is how bad it is. I was writing a script, taking it and making a slide deck, say 12, 13 slides, download that, then take that script over to 11 Labs, then go to CapCut and put those together and get the timing right. And then put a
working yourself to death, man.
Download that. Then I go to Descript for something completely different. Make a video from your slide deck? I went, yeah. Upload your PDF. All right. Boom. I was like, where have you been? But I didn't.
Right there all the time.
But I still have to go in and do the voice because it's just makes it. There's too much, and I don't have crayons that are, I'm not an artist. I can't do it. I got to have some help. All right, so I got my note to write up something about beetroot powder, and that'll help.
Okay.
What other? How else would you color this bread? Do you think?
There's a liquid. There's a liquid that you can use to get that artificial dye reaction, but it's just concentrated beetroot powder if you get the natural stuff.
Yeah.
So, or beetroot extract, I think it is. It's not a powder. It's a extract. You could do blue with spirulina.
What's
Fun.
spirulina?
It's like a microgreen is what most people use it as.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sprouted grain.
Have you ever used saffron in anything?
I have never really gotten into saffron. Saffron is expensive and it doesn't really change the flavors that much. So I'm not into it.
When I was doing my market and selling to restaurants, I got an order from a guy in San Francisco who asked me to make him 4 loaves of challah, saffron challah.
To make it extra yellow?
I don't know. I couldn't get past the fact that he wanted me in South Carolina to bake 4 loaves of challah and send it to San Francisco with all the bakeries out there, and to make it with saffron.
That is strange.
Saffron in these little vials about this big and about as big around as my pinky were like $25 a pop.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more expensive than vanilla.
Yeah, that's the second most expensive.
Pods.
That's the second most expensive spice. Saffron, then vanilla. And that's when I learned about saffron. You know what saffron is? It's like the stamen from flowers. Those little
of a flower. Yeah.
I've got to watch a video on it.
They're purple too. The flowers are purple.
My goodness. But you know what?
Like a blue violet.
I said, here's my PayPal. So he paid he paid for shipping and the making of the. I didn't try to raise the price on him. I thought this would be just a good feather in my cap. Yeah, I'm shipping bread to San Francisco.
Yeah, sure.
Saffron, challah to San Francisco. And he took it.
And I'm not even Jewish.
No. But good God, I don't know what that was about, really. But I packed it up, put it in the UPS store, sent it express. He was a happy guy.
He might be watching right now. I'm that guy.
I thought it might be somebody just, somebody testing you out. I didn't know what to think. I really did.
Well, you did.
You know what? I need to send you a picture of my my February sunrise sourdough, the one I baked this past week. You know how?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Come on. How can I do this? I can't send it on this.
Do you have there's a little plus sign at the bottom that you can add an image. See it?
Yes.
Is it on your computer?
No. But it will be.
There you go.
It will be in a second.
See, here I'll try it just to see how it goes. All right, here we go. All right. I don't know how this is going to go. Oh, there it is.
What? Oh, it's loading it?
Oh. Yeah, it's uploading it. Yeah, here we go. There's my sandwich.
Beautiful.
Made with the enriched sourdough.
Beautimous.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right, I'm
you.
gonna send that one. Can't load image or video. All right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm already doing it.
No,
I just undid it. It's all good.
it's not that. It's
Try again.
it's me having to get a new phone. It's just telling me that I need to get a new phone. I'm just
Google Images is your, or Google Photos is your friend. Oh,
but I have this problem of deleting images. I have a hard time. Anybody who's a baker, anybody who bakes bread has 600 pictures of bread on their phone minimum.
yeah. I don't even bake that often. I might have 100.
That doesn't make sense. But I did a poll one time. I mean, do you have over 500 or less than 500? And it was, everybody has a lot. You know, if you're a baker, you do.
Oh, you know what? If I count pizza, I probably do have 600.
See? And
I do love pizza.
I had to delete.
I love to make pizza,
I had to.
but I love to eat pizza also.
I had to delete Messenger,
Yeah.
and
Is it taking up too much space on your phone?
I had gotten to the point where I couldn't even dial because I had. It was really bad.
I was really full one time, and that's when I bought a 512 meg phone or gig. 512 gig.
I'm about to.
It's way up there.
I'm about to.
Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the Samsung S26 Ultra.
That.
No. AT&T is gonna give me one. I've been a customer of AT&T since 1996. When a deal happens, I get a message about it because they know that I will take the deal.
I never get that.
Although, are you an AT&T customer?
Yes. But
all right. Well, you know a guy.
I do now.
I bet you anything that you will get an offer
now
for the new Samsung phone now.
I'm a
you hear that, AT&T? Send Henry an offer quick.
I'm an iPhone guy. I always have been, and my son is a Samsung kid, so we go banter back and forth. Ryan, my youngest son, Ryan's got the new iPhone, 25, whatever it is. It's
whatever it is. Yeah,
it's a nice phone. It's nice, but $1,500.
But the camera on a Samsung
I know it.
S25 is gonna smoke an iPhone 25. It smokes them every time because Apple is always behind Samsung on cameras. Always.
And now
it's been that way since the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's the reason I switched. I had an iPhone 4, I think, and then I bought a Samsung Galaxy 5, S5 or S6. I think it was an S6, and the camera was so much better. And the reason why I did it is because my sister-in-law had an S5, and she was taking pictures at the exact same location that I was taking pictures at. And it was a low light situation.
Oh, yeah.
And her camera took the best photo, and mine was garbage. And I was like, oh, I got to get rid of those. Forget it. Goodbye, Apple. Never mind. I don't even have a Mac. And I was like, why am I so loyal to this? Is because my dad bought one when they were new, and it was the thing. Yeah. And Android was like, oh, should we trust Android? Yeah, you should have.
Well,
that's what I should have done.
I took some pictures at night of a light in the sky, and it was it was very light in the sky like. But my son has that new Samsung, and it's like
Yeah.
night and day.
Yeah. It's like you're looking at.
Yeah, I couldn't, but I refuse. It's like if you have a beer that's your beer, you're not drinking anything else.
I guess that's true. And I get that iPhones are easy for people that are not into like customization and all that stuff. But I'm a former IT guy.
Yeah,
I
I know.
admit I like all the customizations and
Bells.
being able to do things. And look, I got excited when I found out that I could save something to the clipboard on the Google keyboard.
What do
Have
you
you ever
mean?
had to send this? Have you ever had to send the same message like a million times?
Yes, like right now, I've got like 15 I need to send the same message.
On a Samsung phone, you can, if you use the Google keyboard, Gboard is what it's called, you can save a message to the clipboard and pin it, and then use it over and over and over and over and over until you unpin it. It'll stay there for years. In fact, I had one that was in there from several years ago, and I was like, why is this still here? Click, unpin.
I've got it. I'm in a situation where I need to send the same message to like 15 people, but have it address each person by their first name.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what takes a lot of time right there. Otherwise, you could just send it. And I have to address it by the first name. You know what? I'm going to have to send this to you. I want you to see this. Did that just make me go away?
No, but you were dipping out there for a second.
It's not.
Did you
me.
send it on Facebook?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
I know. I left a couple of times. You left a couple of times. We've had some issues tonight.
I don't know what that's about, but so I was cleaning my sourdough starter jar, and I took Vitaly out and put her in a separate container.
Okay.
And fed her and soaked my jar. You know how it sometimes gets crusty around the top lid?
Yeah, I just changed Lucky's jar today, as a matter of fact. Same for that reason.
So I'm soaking it, and in that container that I had, it's just going crazy. Just, the kind that you dream about.
Right.
I said, all right, so let's make some bread. We got to make some bread. And man, it started feeling good. It was looking good. And it just made the best loaf of bread I've made in a really, really long time. I'm just going to save this.
You need to leave that mouse alone. You are beating it up, man. You're beating it up.
Oh, is that? That's because I'm nervous. Because I'm trying. And you promised to tell me when I did that.
I did. I just told you in front of everybody.
All right.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's because I need to hear it. I needed to hear it. I'm just gonna do. I'm coming. I'm doing.
I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on that picture.
I'm going to have.
Well,
I'm going. I got it. I'm going to Google Photos so I can send it to you on Facebook. Can I do that?
Or you can just post it.
Oh, that's right.
If you do Google Photos, you can just send it right up here.
That's right. I forgot. I'm sure my device can handle it, is what it wanted to know. That's exactly what it said.
Wow.
Oh, this is being done on the fly.
Yeah.
And
I feel much more comfortable now, like doing all this. It's been a minute. I wasn't feeling super comfortable about like switching things on. Like throwing things on in the bottom corner.
Right.
Saying, "Hey, subscribe to us." But
So
now I can just do it, and you don't even notice that I'm doing it. I'm over here clicking away and making things happen.
would you download something and save it, and then you go get it, and you can't remember where you saved it just that fast?
Yeah, like that thing that happened earlier today.
Crust and Crumb. Yes. So this is on Crust and Crumb. It's in my Crust and Crumb folder.
Okay.
I should be able to find that.
Good place for it to be.
Yes, that means it wouldn't be hard to find, right? So on my local device is what it says. And if I go to downloads, and I need to pay somebody to go through my download folder. So, I know why I can't find it, because it's actually looking for a video. Could not. You didn't tell me I had to do something separate for a video. So I can't do it unless it's a video.
Do it's called a local video. So you have a video to share?
I didn't, but I can. I was going to just do a picture.
It doesn't have to be a video. You can do an image. I think the hotkey is G, according to this. Now I want to know if that'll work. Let's see what happens. Oh, it worked.
What? How'd you do it?
I just pressed the G button.
On a picture?
No, it brings up a thing to show a picture. Watch this.
It does it for you.
Oh, it does it for me. It's not going to do it for you?
Not the
This is taking a minute because it's too big. It's too big. Too big.
All right. I just uploaded. Close yours and see if this will.
All right. Here it is.
What?
Is it going on?
It's like the sunrise. Did you see it? Are you seeing it?
I'm not seeing it, but I'm hearing it. It's like the sunrise.
So we're just boring the heck out of people still, but
yeah, we are. Let's quit.
Well, we're in it now. What's the G?
That's for images.
Yeah, well, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work for you?
Not the G. But I did try to upload the video, which is, there it is.
I mean, yeah, but there's nothing there.
I know. It's like the sunrise. I don't know.
I'm gonna remove that as a source, okay?
That's fine. What I am gonna do is send these two pictures to you on Facebook.
Okay. I will pull Facebook up right now. Yes, we're old. We use Facebook.
Hey, everybody's trying to emulate Facebook now. They're like, social media is too impersonal, this, that, and the other. What we need is community. And what they're describing is Facebook. They're trying to rebuild Facebook and rebrand it as something else. Did you get those?
Uh-huh. I did. They look great. I'm downloading them now, and I'm going to save them, and I will share them with everyone. Here we go. Which one do you want me to show first? The ear?
Sunrise. Yeah.
All right. All right, image. Here we go.
You know, when you take the lid off the Dutch oven and you don't know what's in there, and you take the lid off and the first thing you see is
I think
that.
I was on a video call with you. I think I was on a video call with you when you took this out.
I think I was. Yeah, because we talked
Because I
about it
remember
being too
noticing the
big.
bottom of it.
Right. And
Yeah.
it was too long for the Dutch oven. I needed a petard shaped Dutch oven.
Yeah. I have one of those actually.
I do too.
You got a Challenger bread pan, don't you?
I don't. Speak that into existence.
You don't have a Challenger bread pan? I swear you said you had one.
Not me. I have a desire to have one.
Well, I have a Kua bread pan, and it is the same idea. Cast iron,
Yeah.
and it's elongated. It's a great pan.
And I like
I'll send
the flat
I'll send you a
bottom and the
link.
dome top. Yeah,
Yep.
please.
Yep. Yeah. So that's pretty, man.
Isn't she pretty?
It is pretty. It's like a Hershey's Kiss.
Got a little bit of a proofing problem on the left. But
Yeah.
that is, that's more shaping, I think. Because if you look at the bottom, you see those holes go all the way to the bottom crust.
Yeah. So you don't have that proofing problem that a lot of people get, where it's the bottom is squished, compacted looking, and you've got fairly even proof going throughout. Now, and the top being a little more condensed, that's normal because that's the shape that you end up with when you score it like that.
Now,
everything kind of gets shifted.
I'm surprised to begin with, because remember, I decided to bake it late because the starter was going crazy, and I had a starting dough temperature at 84.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pushing everything to get it in the refrigerator before 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So overproofing would have been a concern.
Yeah. And I mean, if you'd put it back in the fridge, it still would have overproofed.
Yeah. But it's delicious. I can tell you that. It's absolutely do. If you go to the recipe pantry, that's my foolproof sourdough loaf. I made.
You can also get that same. You can also get that same recipe at chefmylife.com.
That's true. You can. That's where it originally lived.
That's the first place it lived, and it's still one of the most popular links on the website. Henry's Foolproof Sourdough.
It's not like it's magic.
Do you know what happened when I tried the foolproof? I proved to be a fool. It was bad. It was bad. And it was me. It wasn't Henry's recipe. It was me. So whatever I didn't go very well.
Here's my favorite thing. Henry, I baked your loaf today, except I used AP flour, and I didn't do coil folds. I did stretch and folds, and I proofed it.
You really
30 minutes. I'm like, and whose recipe is this? Oh, that's your recipe.
It's all your fault. It turned out bad.
Yeah, I don't recognize it. But and the reason, and I used cups instead of measuring it, instead of weighing.
Oh, no.
I had one the other day, and I love her because she needed the help. She was starting her sourdough starter, poor thing, and all she heard was equal parts flour, equal parts water.
Oh, no. I did that same thing when I first started. I did the same thing. I did not weigh it.
A cup of flour and a cup of water.
A cup?
That's not the same. That's not equal parts. Sounds like it.
Equal parts.
Sounds like it. But it isn't. You got to weigh that stuff.
That'll work if you're making pancakes, but that will not work for a sourdough starter.
It looks like soup. You think? Let's get you straightened out. Now she's good to
Yeah.
go. She's baking
Yeah.
great bread, but that's what it takes. And that, if she had used that app, then probably still would have been soup. But
Yeah.
oh, we're
Well,
close.
we are close.
When
We're
is your
close.
I want to know when your Boy Scout retreat is now. Your
Oh, the
not
Renaissance Fair?
festival, the Renaissance Fair. I
Yeah,
don't know why I'm so
it's
interested in that.
happening. Well, because I talk about it all the time because I was so busy working on it. Actually, it's going to be bigger now that we postponed it because several people that weren't available before are now available. And so we've got James the Whipper, which is like a whip cracking like show.
Yeah.
And he does like shows every 20 or 30 minutes. He's going to be there, which is cool. And we've got a Viking camp. And these guys, they set up, it's like 75 by 75 feet. And they set it up with like old school, methods and things like that. And then they do a forge, like a coal forge.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn nails into swords. They call them mighty hamster swords.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You must be a mighty hamster to raise a sword, And they do some other things. But anyway, so they're coming. Then a couple of days ago, the Kona Ice guy, the Hawaiian shaved ice, he reached out to me. He's like, hey, do you have another spot for a food vendor? I was like, yes, I do for Kona Ice. Absolutely. Come on out. So this thing is getting bigger, not smaller because of the postponement. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good.
Yeah, you're going to get all the credit for that, man.
March 14th.
Where?
Thank you. Well, I mean, I have done most in Spanish Trails Scout Reservation, which is in Defuniak Springs, Florida. Very far from where Henry lives, but very close to where I live.
Yeah, it's I love stuff like that. That's the kind of thing my kids were involved in growing up. My kids were in FCA, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Yeah.
So in the summer, do y'all have those there? Do you have FCA?
Oh yeah, we do. We do. Yeah, they're pretty big actually. Yeah.
They would take, they'd go on this big. That's what this reminds me of. What you're doing. That's what it reminds me of. And they would have huge events in the summer.
Scouts is known for having like summer camp and stuff like that, but they're not known for putting on public events like this. So this is going to be really interesting. It's not often that our scout camp is open to the public like this. And I see it as an opportunity. I see it as an outreach opportunity to just say, hey, look how much fun we have. We're scouts. We have a lot of fun. Don't you want to come have fun with us? And, all the kids that attend that day for the day as day pass visitors, they're going to be wanting mom and dad to sign them up for scouts. And who could blame them? Because we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
You guys do a lot of stuff. Every time I turn around, you're in the woods.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Every time.
Actually, let's see. I don't remember when the next time I'm going to be in the woods, but it's not going to be long from now.
Every time I turn around, he's in the woods.
Couple weeks, I'll be in the woods again.
What do you think?
All right, he's checking the temperature. He thinks he's going to be able to cut it. I don't think he's going to. No way.
101.
I was going to say, you're still at about 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's at 101.
Aw.
That's all right. I'll cut it.
About 30 minutes. About 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You can cut it.
And you got to let these things cool. This is the hard part. And then people will feel it. They'll feels cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you cut to the middle,
Yeah, it
and then
is
it's
not
not.
cool in there.
Nah,
Mmm.
I bet it smells so good.
It does. Nothing better than fresh baked bread, man.
Mm.
Yeah. But and that's out of the way.
Well, we'll have to come and see it tomorrow at Crest and Crumb Academy.
I will post it. Trust me.
All right. Well,
All right.
just in case you missed it,
I will post it.
Crest and Crumb Academy is a proud sponsor of
Tonight's
Counterculture.
show, where bakers don't come to get likes, they come to get better. That's our tagline.
I love that tagline. I love that tagline. That's great.
It's the truth, man. It's the truth.
It is the truth.
We're just trying to get better, and don't be afraid to put. I had someone just the other day in the academy saying that, oh, this is my first time posting because I was real embarrassed with my last loaf, and I jumped all over her.
What? Why? Why were you embarrassed?
I was like, first of all,
Also, we didn't know.
yeah, now we know. First of all, you got to post it. Otherwise, how can we do it? How can we help you?
How can you help? Yeah, how can we help?
Every single one of us has been through that.
Yeah.
The only way to get here is through there. And we're not anywhere except further down the road than you are. And the only way to get to this intersection is to have gone through that. So, please, we've seen it. Believe me.
We have. Yeah. And you don't always like that.
No. I always equate it to playing golf. Every once in a while, you'll hit one down the middle, and it'll be right on the green, pin high. And the first thing you do is, okay, what did I do? What did I do? And that's
what you asked me. You were like, walk me through this. Have you written this down? I'm like, no, I haven't written it down, but I know what I did. So, and I started writing it down.
Yeah,
start writing it down
because it'll get away from you if you don't.
It will. So I replicated the first part of it today, and I will finish the second part of it tomorrow. And I feel sure that it's gonna turn out exactly the same way, because the dough felt exactly the same today as it did 2 days ago when I made it before. So
and you weighed everything, so that's the thing. If I always that's kind of the new. I actually have. It's called the gold standard. If I have a recipe that's in my old black book or something I've baked a lot, before it can make it to the recipe pantry, I have to not only test it again, and again, then it can make it in there, and it's called meeting the gold standard.
Right, three times. You got to do it 3 times before you release that. And
That's right.
And I'll be honest, I did not do this 3 times. I've done it 1.5 times, but I am 100% sure that this will work exactly the same way tomorrow as it did on Tuesday.
There you go.
Well, Monday and Tuesday. Because the way it reacted earlier today, and I tried it first. I made sure that it looked and felt the same way that it felt on Monday as when I did it this morning before I put anything together, because I'm really careful with that, because I don't want people to like have a disaster because I had an anomaly and oops.
Yeah.
I did it perfect.
And the weather.
And now I can't do it ever again.
And the weather plays a role.
Yeah.
And
perfect storm.
I am OCD when it comes to weighing my ingredients. I will sit there and it'll be 320 grams of bread flour, and I'm at 321.2, and I'm doing this. When I
do the same thing.
And you're gonna do the same thing. You could spill that much just mixing it, but still,
Sure.
I'm trying to every little.
Scientific method. Scientific method. We're calling it scientific method.
Yeah, that's what it is. And
If all your variables aren't the same, it cannot be done by the scientific method. So
what's the
got to be accurate.
If you eliminate the impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Is that how that goes? Somebody's going to point. It's
Sure,
it's Shakespeare.
That sounds good.
It's Shakespeare.
Okay.
I think it's Shakespeare or Sherlock Holmes. One of the two.
That sounds more like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. If you eliminate.
All right, buddy.
If you eliminate the whatever it is, somebody will point it out. Comments.
All right. Well, we're going to leave you at that,
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for Counterculture.
Thank you for
Please
being
like
here.
and subscribe. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
That means a
Make
lot.
sure that you subscribe to both me and
Henry. So, how close are you now to getting to the goal?
Well, I hit 500 subscribers today.
Congratulations.
Which is great. That's goal number one. Goal number one. So my second goal is 1,000.
Right.
And I know that's like I'm only halfway there at this point.
Well, that'll come faster than this did.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. And people are starting to understand who we are, what we do, kind of the things that we talk about. And I mean, I honestly thought that when we started this thing that we were probably going to be a little more on social issues and stuff like that, which we talked a little bit about social issues, but not too much.
No, not too much.
But we really we're giving people an insight into what we do in the background, all the things that we do day to day.
Every day.
Nobody has any idea.
Man.
Nobody has any idea all the things that you and I go through every day.
Yesterday, we spent 2 hours on the phone just working. Was that yesterday?
True.
Just working.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it wasn't today. I haven't talked to you for more than 5 minutes before this.
So since the academy's been open, before that, I would use YouTube as a repository, just a place to put stuff, because I knew that someone in the group would ask, what's Tang's on? And I would send them. I have a place to be able to send them a video or a link. That's really all I use YouTube for. But now, when building the courses and putting together tutorials in earnest, YouTube is taken off for me.
YouTube is a great place for educational content. Absolutely. That's all I use YouTube for. I mean, a little bit of fun, but mostly it's educational content. And you're going to start seeing more of that from me because I'm going to start doing some stuff with scouts, teaching scouts how to cook and stuff like that. Yeah. Listen, my scouts, the scouts that are part of the troops that I'm part of, cooking is their very favorite part of camping.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think that I would have felt like that when I was young.
Clean a fish right there by the stream and cook it up.
I mean, maybe not so much cleaning fish, but
come on.
But
that's the picture I have in my head.
Listen, these kids are competitive. They're like, oh, maybe we can make a Dutch oven mac and cheese with breadcrumbs on top. And then we'll serve it to Dave and see if he likes it.
These are teenage boys.
And I
you gotta
love
be
it.
Careful with them.
I love it. Yes, they're teenage boys. But the girls are equally competitive. The girls, they are like, Mr. Dave, what are you cooking tonight? And I'll tell them, they're like, oh, well, we're making blah, 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 blah. They're like, we don't care about
we got that.
Your little delicacies. We got this. Like, okay.
I love it.
And I love it. I love it. So they're all about it. So I'm all about it too, and I'm all about teaching them how to do it. So it's a lot of fun.
Well,
But more about that from me later. There's a Fun with Scouts playlist on my channel. It has 2 videos. The first video is winter camp that we shot all the video for the whole winter camp to do a recap. And I was teaching movie making as a merit badge counselor, teaching them how I do what I do. And I showed what this is fun actually. What I showed them in my class before we ever shot the first video, I said, I want you guys to see something. And they're like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna show you some old videos. And they're like, okay, all right. So I bring them over and I'm like, all right, I'm about to show you guys some stuff that nobody has seen for a while. These are unlisted videos that I shot for my cafe. And I shot like crazy, silly music videos with sock puppets and
oh my goodness, gotta pull those out.
one day I'll show you. But anyway, so like the business is not there anymore, so I made it unlisted, right? I was like, all right, so this is where I started, and I showed them, and they're like, oh my gosh. One, they thought you're crazy because you have sock puppets rapping.
What's a sock puppet? I mean, I can see it.
2, you know, like
I know.
sock on
I know
your
what a
hand,
sock
it's got
puppet
eyes.
is.
You put the eyes
Yeah,
on.
I know there.
Yeah. So you're gonna make me show you, aren't you?
Yes, I'm trying.
One.
We'll do it next show.
I don't think I can.
You gotta pull
Next show. Okay, next show. I promise. I'll show you at least one video
of the sock puppet.
of the sock puppets.
Okay.
I say so. Anyway, so I showed him the videos, and I was like, yeah, I didn't think anything of it, right? I was like, okay, so this is way back when, and this is now. And I showed them a more modern thing, and they're like, oh, we can do that. I'm like, yeah, you can do that because I'm working with you. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And they're like, okay, cool. You know, so we're there and we're shooting video. And I mean, mind you, I literally put my hands on the arms of some of those kids and was like shifting them through, you know, angles and trying to give them the muscle memory to understand what I was trying to explain to them. And boy, some of them really got into it. They had so much fun.
You know, there's a lot.
I.
There's a lot to that. Yolanda and I were shooting like Ryan's race last week, running around the track.
Yeah.
And she can't shoot a video to save her life. But she's better. She's getting a lot better. And I was like, okay, put him in the center of your camera and just keep him there.
Right. That's hard though. That's hard. If you don't know how to do that, that's hard.
My goodness. I don't know. And then, you know, then she'll take a pic. I don't want to talk about her, but we'll take a picture of something on the table, and she'll have the window here, the object here. She's taking a picture into the light.
Oh yeah, backlit
front
photo, not so good.
No, not so good. So we need to do a class on how to frame and how to light your bread.
I'll do that. I'll be happy to do that because that's what I teach the kids. I teach them about the rule of thirds, where your screen is divided into, you know, a grid. And the first thing you do is turn that on your phone. If you're going to use your phone, which is what we did. That's how we shot all the video. I didn't break out my fancy cameras for winter camp because I wanted them to be able to shoot it.
You just need to be able to conceptually understand what's going on.
Right. Once you learn the rule of thirds, it changes everything for you as in photography.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
All right.
Another lesson for another day.
Okay.
Another lesson.
We got to get out of here.
If you want, I can maybe make up some pictures for this and for Crust and Crumb Academy to kind of teach people, good, bad, not so good.
That would be very helpful, and we can run that in baking great bread at home, because people take a lot of pictures. They want to take good pictures. It's like if you're shooting a gun, the first thing you do is think about what's downrange beyond your target.
Right.
So if you're shooting your bread, think about what else is going to be in the picture.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at one thing, but we're going to see everything. So that we could use that, Dave. That would be good.
All right. That might take a little minute, but
right.
I can definitely do it.
Give you something to do.
All right. Yep. Oh yeah. Like I need something else. All right.
All right, man.
Thank you for coming and watching us.
Thank you for being here, guys.
It was good.
Appreciate you.
Hang with you as always, Henry, and we'll see you next time on Counterculture. Live every Thursday night.
Yeah. We'll share what we went through all week. And like tonight, I can't even get my head straight. I'm going to have a slice of bread. I can't wait. I can't think straight.
Enjoy that.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.